Kia ora, tēnā koutou katoa ko Hineani Melbourne toku ingoa no Tūhoe me Tainui. Ahau, ko I mahi au I te taha o ngā aho whakaari mai te timatanga. Engari, nai anei, kei te mahi au mō TVNZ, te reo tātaki, ko au te tumu whakarai o Wakahoia I tēnei wā. He mehi nui tēnei ki ngā kaumātua ki ngā kuia I whakatū I tēnei rōpū, hei tautoko, hei manaaki I a mātou I roto I tēnei mahi whakahirahira. Kia ora. Okay, ngāho whakaari to me is really important. I have worked as an independent in film and television, and I always found that it was a really useful resource in terms of manaaki, just people that I could talk to, that understood the industry, that had huge experiences in, say, feature film, or they had a specialist experience like in accounting, production accounting, which is of course different from general accounting. So I've always felt a real strong affiliation to ngāho whakaari. Also because it brought us together, it brings us together still, but for me, when it was initially founded as part of Manu Aote, there were all the big giants that we've all descended from, and I always felt that they're still there looking after us. Sometimes I'm sure they're hitting their forehead going, charge, stop trying to be so nice, just get in there. But so for me, ngāho whakaari is a bringing together of skills and resources and to help others within the industry. And it can be from anything as simple as suggesting a researcher for a project to helping you pull together a feature film or even a short film or even just a television program, anything really. And it's the group dynamic, and it's something that works particularly well for Māori, and it's something that we should be very proud of. I was on the exec, and I must say, after I became an administrator, I've decided that I was a terrible exec member because I always tried to fit it in between other jobs. It wasn't a priority. And because I wasn't the secretary or I wasn't the chair, I didn't make it a priority, and sometimes I'd come late, and other times I'd make suggestions but not follow it up. So that was as an exec member, although I always felt it was important to be part of it, to have your say, to be there for other people. So I've always felt that to be on the exec was important. I just now regret that I didn't give it as much priority as I felt I should have later. What happened was I became the administrator, even though I was deputy chair, because the present administrator was leaving to better, brighter things, and they really quickly needed someone that could just step in, that knew the industry, that could just carry on with the work as it was at that time, because ngāho whakaari had been through one of its cycles and had hit the bottom, and it was on the up, and it needed to carry on being on the up. So I spent a whole year as the administrator, and I loved it, I must say. I thought I was just going to slip in and do a bit of admin stuff and then slip out again, but I actually really enjoyed being part of it. I enjoyed the networking across the industry with other organisations like the WIFT, the Screenwriters Guild, the Film Commission, the funders, New Zealand On Air, Te Māngai Pāho, as well as the broadcasters, and we had such an important role to play. And that was one thing I really enjoyed doing. And the other one, of course, was one of the things that had happened is because in our cycles, and I'll talk about that in a minute, but in the ngāho cycle that I had hit, ngāho was climbing out of a very difficult stage. We'd lost a lot of resources, a lot of files, people had left under clouds. So one of the things that one of my big pushes, and there were a lot of other things that were going on at the same time, like getting the accounts right and settling disputes, which were very important, because we're such a small industry, we have to keep everyone on board, even if we're really pissed off with them. The other thing that I really felt was important was increasing our networks, bringing people back in. So I'd ring up people that I knew and go, why aren't you on Ngā Hofakari's membership, And they go, oh, okay, and send in some money. But I thought that was really important for Ngā Hofakari at the time that I was working there.